Competitive examination is a war which requires you a war-like preparation. Stress on that. So KPSC what works is being pre-prepared. Don't wait for the notification is what it is. So what was that was very different among them? What you should inculcate is what I'm saying. So it's not motivating enough to keep you sustaining for a long period of time. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು motivation class ಮಾಡಿದೆ full ಜೋಶಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು extra 2 hours ಓದ್ತೀರಾ. What about 1 week later? Same students who were sitting like you people in the class, right, are today giving speech and being guest of honor in schools and colleges. Independent Republic Day ಅಲ್ಲಿ flag hoist ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು.
Good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? Wonderful. Okay, so welcome to the orientation program to KAS 2024. But I am sure most of you have already finished few classes. Some of you might be new. Okay, but I feel it is important for us to refresh ourselves with the right strategy. Okay, with the right motivation. Hopefully, the notification is expected soon with that intention. So we were planning several initiatives. So we thought it's the right time to start off with a orientation program, or for some it may be a reorientation program to get yourself back into the study mood, get the motivation level higher up, which is required from the exam point of view. Okay, so I'll come up with certain strategies and what we plan to do to achieve these things towards the end. Okay, this is going to be a guidance program, a little bit of motivation, hopefully, to help you sustain for the next 6 months if the notification doesn't come also. Okay, I'll tell you what is the advantage even if it does not come. Okay, so with that intention, let's see what all we will try to cover in today's class. So one is, this exam dilemma. Let me give you my experience as a student, as a teacher, as a coach for civil service aspirants, and especially KPSC exam. So I take for both UPSC and KPSC, but this exam dilemma is very much torturing with respect to KPSC. So let me give you an experience to make you feel better about the whole situation that most of you are over here. Okay, so I'll assume that this is a completely KPSC KS batch. So this examination, the exam is very unpredictable. Non-experience as a teacher, non-experience as a student will help you understand what is expected from you. Okay, so I'll just talk about that in the beginning. All right, after that, let us discuss a little bit about the strategy. Okay, overall strategy of the examination. The exam books syllabus, etc. You already know, I'm sure, because you have the welcome document or you have finished few classes or few subjects already. But let's try to focus on what are the main strategy or approach, how you want to go about the whole thing. And we will also try to get some motivation towards the end. So that's the agenda of today's class, and tomorrow's class will be much more technical. Even though we'll just focus on getting ourselves, motivation. So that's very, very important is what I feel. So all that we will try and cover in today's class. So first one, the exam dilemma. Okay, if I put this picture over here, this is how most of the KPSC aspirants are almost entirely in their preparation phase. Okay, so this is the mood of KPSC aspirants. Anywhere you see them, this is how they feel until they clear the exam. It's not like that UPSC at least gives you some kind of a system which is more predictable. KPSC is so unpredictable that even hard-working, dedicated, intelligent students also suffer a lot during this preparation. And I would want to tell another story of this picture. Okay, so this picture actually I borrowed or I copied from my previous orientation slide. Okay, so alunu kuda ide slide hakki start madidde class. Okay, and today also I have put the same slide because I am able to remember that when I did that orientation class, it was a COVID period. The last notification was during the COVID time. So I did this video and I had put this slide from that class. This slide I had put, this picture I had put, and that had got somewhere around 7,000-8,000 views overall. Idnanu record madi, then we will put it up in the YouTube for some marketing purpose and all of that. We will do it, but it had got around 7,000-8,000 views. Andre, only 8,000 people has watched the video. And the otherly almost around, last time out of 100, 36 students from here cleared, from our institute actually cleared. My students who cleared, around 33 or 34 of them cleared. Okay, and everybody had the same kind of attitude, emotions rather. Okay, this was exactly the same mood even back then.
Okay. If I speak to those 25 students or 30 who are still in touch, they are all placed in, they completed 1 year of their training yesterday. I saw some of my students had messaged me saying that they completed 1 year in service. Okay. So I'm just trying to give you a picture that 3 years back, I think 3 or 4 years back, I had put the same slide, same picture, emotions, the face, I could not see though, but I could perceive that emotion that most of them had the same feeling that you guys have. That is, yen agbodu, yavaga notification, or will it happen, innest varsha agutte. That is how it is always been. Right from the time I started preparing, okay, KPSC nano first time kottaga in 2011, it was the same mood. I had this that time. Okay, after that, okay, 2014 when I cleared KPSC, that time also it was like the same thing. It takes time, but at the end, today when I see, the same students who are sitting like you people in the class, right, are today giving speech and being guest of honor in schools and colleges, independent Republic Day ಅಲ್ಲಿ flag hoist ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. MLA ಜೊತೆ ಜೀಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಸುಮಾರು ಜನರು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಸಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೆವೆರಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚಸ್. ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. The same students for 3 years, 4 years have struggled a lot. Okay, and today things are very different for them. So you should have little bit hope also. So hope illde eno achieve madak agadilla. So hope is very, very important. So even though this is the reality today, it's not going to be the same in the future. Future is going to be very bright for those who have that belief. Belief and hope is very, very essential. Trust me in this examination. Or ee KPSC lantu innu jaasti beku. Hope and trust and idu. So what, so this is what, if I see, I have been in this field for almost 13 years as a student, as a faculty or a coach also. So none time only 4 notifications have come and gone. And hundreds of students I have trained, and every time, unfortunately, bada ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ, because hard working student, ನಾವು ಕಷ್ಟ ಪಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ we don't have notification ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ students don't have motivation. So it's a very what do you say, a cocktail of all disastrous thing put together, KPSC. But we need to understand that at the end of it, there is a ray of hope. And I have seen that personally also, and I have seen it happen to my students also. Okay, so you should be that student where tomorrow I will be telling the same story. Hopefully I'll put the same picture, or maybe a better one or something like that. But I see that exact same thing. I have felt it almost 3 years. I've been training. Once I gave as a student, the others also I gave, but more as a teacher. Okay, so 2011 adu notification bandu 2 varsha ಆ ಕಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು, notification ಆಯ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ results withheld ಆಗಿ it came, the final results. Will you believe it or not, 2011 I gave interview, I didn't get selected then. The results, final list and appointment agiddu I think last year. Okay, because it was in the court case, adella agbittu. And it might be very surprising, 10 years they have waited, but trust me, One of my very close friends, Delhi ಇರುವಾಗ ರೂಮ್ಮೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪಕ್ಕದ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದವರು, now is DYSP. Udupili is DYSP. Do you think after 10 years it is worth it? It's a debatable issue, you know. But today he is DYSP. I'm telling you honestly. ಆವಾಗ ಆಗಿತ್ತು 2011 ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸಮ್ 3 years ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದು ಆಗಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನೌ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ AC ಗಳಾದ್ರು. so many of them had got AC, then UPSC ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ IAS ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಇಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ, so many complicated stories, ಗೊತ್ತಾ. So I'm just trying to tell you that at the end there are a lot of happy stories, but there are lakhs of unhappy stories because it's a competitive examination. You have 10 lakh people or around 5 to 10 lakh people who appear for this examination. Adralli 300 people will be happy. The rest are going to be unhappy. There are many unhappy people. So in create agate environment is that it's a very unhealthy environment because a lot of people are not clearing. And what do they remember? The struggle, not their weakness. They will say that, oh, idagilla yakandre exam is like this. But trust me, I have simply went, gave my examination, and I cleared 2014. I cleared KPSC. I had got selected. Okay, I didn't take it up because I was very passionate about teaching and I was doing well teaching. So I decided 2014 ali I wrote to KPSC and gave up my seat. And believe me, I did not do anything which there is assumption that KPSC li hinge hange. I got it and it was very easy for me to give it off also. Okay, if for example if I do something else, then I would not have. So, and what I did alone was I was preparing for UPSC, and it was at a very high level. I had gone to 2 UPSC interviews. So KPSC was a cakewalk because I was good. So what I'm trying to tell from my experience is it takes time. Number one, for me, it didn't feel that I took time because I was not focused to KPSC. I was focused on UPSC. So it happened. But ಬೇರೆಯವರು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಓದಿದವರು ಬರೀ KPSC ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಓದಿದವರು 3 years they felt that pain. I did not feel, but they also worked hard, they cleared. I also worked hard, I cleared. Those who did not work hard, those who just cribbed about the examination, did not clear, and then the whole environment becomes toxic. Okay, so anyway, so what I'm trying to say is e-notification, if you see the dates, look at those dates, 2011, 14, 17, 20, almost 3 years average 3 years. Ega, it's already 3 years. So that's why I'm telling you, government cannot, government will not work, na. ಈಗ ನಾಳೆ ನಿಮ್ನ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? So it's time. There is vacancy. Cabinet allagide adu idu. So I'm not trying to tell this date it will come. That I don't know. But it is going to come very soon. Is that okay? Iga adu as a marketing tactic we might say, naale barutte, ee week al barutte, next week al barutte. But as a teacher, as a mentor, I'm telling you, it may come anytime soon. Election admelu barbodu, adkinta munchenu barbodu. So what should be your strategy? We'll discuss that later. But this shows that it is going to be, it's high time that it is going to happen. And last time to group A post yavdu kardirlilla, and there are 3-4 miscellaneous were called, but group A AC posts, there are a lot of vacancies. 27 posts are vacant. There is a need for it. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, if they don't appoint the promotions, everything, there is a system that gets affected. So there are some political issues going on. Nimgeಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು. We'll not go into the politics, but just to tell you that these things, if it is resolved, anytime it may come. So ನಾನು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ KPSC ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು that it's like keeping money in fixed deposit. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. When it is most important, it will come for you to help. Aita, maybe I was better placed, so I gave up my post in 2014. But for a lot of people, it was their life-changing moment. Socially, economically, they have made a lot of difference. ಸೊ ಹಂಗೇನೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ your KPSC preparation is. Okay, so for that there is also a different approach. So look at these years, make sure that you realize it, that it will happen very soon for you. Okay, all the universe has to come together to do that also. That is also important, right? So now, as I told you, iga sumar janru iga 2014 I cleared, my wife cleared. Okay, now she is special ADC cadre officer, okay, in Bangalore. Then we have many of our friends, many of my students, okay, who are ADCs right now, who cleared in 2014 as ADC. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 10 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ IAS ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ತಹಸೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ಆದವರು ಈಗ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಮೋಟೆಡ್ ಟು AC 2014 ಬ್ಯಾಚ್, ಆಯ್ತಾ. DYSP ಆದವರು ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ACPs and other things. Similarly in 2017 many of my students who have cleared today are AC in different places. Okay, hangene 2020 yaar clear adru, they have finished 1 year of their training, exactly 1 year after they joined the service. Matlab training admele again still probationary agi different places they are there. So what I'm trying to say is that 2024 alli bandre or 2025 alli bandru no, you guys by 27 you will be in the list. That's what I'm trying, that you have to accept it. No, it's not my fault, if given to me, if I would have conducted test 2 months early, I would have completed the whole cycle. But the fact is that it is the reality, you have to accept it. Okay, so all these people, in spite of these same situation alli avrunu idru. Okay, as I'm telling, I'm just taking the example of few students. And if I count around 100, 150 students, I can say, who have cleared under my guidance. So what was that was very different among them? What you should inculcate? So what was that was very different among them? What you should inculcate is what I'm saying. Okay, why they were different than the others? One main thing is that they did complain, but they also followed certain strategies. Okay, so they were very consistent in their preparation. Problems adrunu aglila, notification bandru barlilla andre, they were very consistent in their preparation. Iga UPSC nu, if you ask experience your friends or seniors who have cleared, or en heltare second attempt al clear, average I'm saying, average number of attempt, I mean average toppers, they'll say second attempt, third attempt. First attempt bada rare. Even if first attempt andre, they would have studied 3 years in their graduation time and all of that. So even UPSC ನೀವು clear ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೂ it requires at least 3 years of your effort. Only thing is that in that 3 years you would have given 2 attempts. Illi 3 years effort is required, but you would not have given the attempts. So the difficulty, I mean the amount of years you have to put is same, but you should, something is happening in UPSC, so you don't crib. Here notification barlilla barutte, plus there are a lot of people who are waiting from past 7 years KPSC li, and unfortunately I understand, I relate with them. So enagutte, that mood is very negative because they have seen so many things happen around them, right? So don't get into that. What I'm saying is those who have cleared silent ag bartare, right? They follow what is supposed to be done in a consistent manner, whether there is a news about notification or not. Okay, then they are very dedicated to what they want to achieve. Consistency, dedication. Okay, and they have the right strategy, which I am going to share with you today, the right strategy. Okay, and there is something called as pre-preparedness. Okay, let me give more stress on that. So KPSC what works is being pre-prepared. Don't wait for the notification is what it is. So if you have a plan to get into the service, study, finish everything, keep it aside and do something else. Notification bandaga, you come back. That is the strategy. If you are new, you finish it, your entire learning process. Amele you wait for the notification. But those who don't clear, I told you, on 5 laksha janru attempt kodtare, adaralli very few are able to clear mains and that list. So what is that they do is they have already prepared for before notification. Those who don't clear, most of their problem was that they are not prepared before the notification. Notification bandaga, they will start searching for the books, they will start searching for other things, which is not the right strategy. So we'll take it up individually, what all we need to do. So how did my students who cleared the exam is by being consistent, being dedicated, all right, having the right strategy and being pre-prepared for their exam. So let's just see it later, how to pre-plan your preparation, etc. And lastly, if you are exclusively KPSC students, okay, you should also have a plan B. I will talk a little bit about plan B also. See, this is more like both strategy also, life lessons also at the end of the day. Okay, so plan B, what should be a plan B for you guys? So as I told you, many of the students, I already told you today, many of them have, are successful, are in different parts of Karnataka, serving, in different departments, etc. Okay, so was it worth the effort? That you should decide. I told you, 2011 alli ನನ್ನ friend who wrote the examination last year got into as DYSP. So after 10 years getting into DYSP, do you think it is worth it? Not, etc. I'm saying 10 years was maximum. I've never seen that happen anytime. But I'm saying that is the worst case situation, in the sense that you have to wait 10 years to see the final result. Hopefully it won't be like that in your case. Like last year, 3 years or 2.5 years early results bandbittu. Matlab, right from the notification to the results within 2 years. That's quite soon, if you ask me. Aritine we can hopefully expect this time also. Okay, because of improvement in social media, news channels, students' assertiveness, even interview marks kammi madirodike. So all these factors have played a role in trying to make a little bit positive change in these. So is it worth the effort? That is a personal decision. Matlab, you're all sitting here today in an evening class, andre, you all already have decided that it is worth it. But if you ask me personally, is it worth it? Definitely yes. It is life changing. Okay, you have the ability to contribute to the society. Okay, you can have economic stability, respect in the society, which you have to experience it to actually feel it. Even your seniors, your auntie, uncle, they will start realizing, they will call you, they will send separate invite for functions and all of that. So RET status automatically will come to you with this exam. There's no such examination which gives you that kind of a change in your life. Civil services examination. All right. So yes, if you ask me, it is definitely worth the effort. Now, so that is one aspect of the exam dilemma. Then the other aspect of the exam dilemma is the difficulty level in the exam. Right? So UPSC also is difficult, KPSC also is difficult. So why is this competitive exam? Why is this KPSC, UPSC? Why is it difficult? So much to study. Why is it difficult? If I ask you, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್, ದಿನ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, why is it difficult? Yes? Difficult posts. Okay, no, exam process, why is it difficult? Yeah, more competition, alva. So the main reason why this examination is difficult is competition. It's not the subject ಏನಿದೆ 10th standard ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿರೋದೇ ತಾನೇ ಇರೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅಬ್ಬಬ್ಬ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ PUC ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ PUC. ಈಗ KPSC ಇಲ್ಲಿ there is no optional subject also alwa. So it is only general studies. What is there? It's very general, everything. School alli ಏನು ಓದಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದೇ. ಈಗ if you see KPSC science syllabus, photosynthesis is there. ಅದೇನು 5th standard ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್, ಕ್ಲೈಮೇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಸಿವಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ. Same thing, right? Geography. So the subjects are, you are all graduates. So graduation subject requires specialization. Idu simple it is. It's very basic school level. Nimge ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ NCERT ಓದಿಂತ you would have heard people say. Why? Because it is that easy. What makes it difficult is somebody else is doing better than you. That's the problem. So make sure that they don't study or you study more than them. Correct. So how are people like, I'll tell you, it's a very controversial thing. Lot of people in this field, okay, make sure that the others don't study also. Right? They study and they make sure others also don't study. Controversy create ಮಾಡೋದು, rumors spread ಮಾಡೋದು. ನಾಳೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಏನೋ ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಮಿಸ್ಗೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೇರ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ರೀಸನ್ ವೈ ಈವನ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ or I started NammaKPSC, mainly to give some kind of a fair information. I didn't know it will turn up into a business. My main objective was, okay, ನಾನು UPSC clear ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂತ I started to give proper information, not any other thing, information about how to clear the exam, etc. But then it started to become a business. I'm happy about that. Okay, so you should realize that it's a competitive examination. You should be better than the other. So how can you be better than the others? That we will discuss later. Again, strategy. All right. And more importantly, it is more difficult. KPSC, you should realize today, is become more competitive because of this reason. Because many UPSC aspirants are also writing KPSC. I was a UPSC aspirant when I cleared KPSC. My wife was a UPSC aspirant when she became assistant commissioner. Many of my students were actually UPSC students who cleared KPSC. Like last year, Gayatri, who used to teach you, she was a UPSC student. Right? So UPSC aspirant who have given interview, could not clear, okay, who have given mains, they are competing with you. Or you also may be UPSC aspirant. So you are the competition. ಸೊ ಯಾರೋ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು KPSC ಸಿಲಬಸ್ ಈಸಿ, ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಅಂತ. ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಸಿ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. UPSC aspirants, many of them, one of my student was actually who cleared UPSC, okay, and had got ಯಾವುದು trade service or something, got into assistant commissioner. He gave up UPSC selected candidate, gave up UPSC and the post, because better to be AC in Karnataka, no? Alva. So gave up. It's very easy. I have stories, not somebody who I know, but stories where IRS ಆಗಿರೋರು ಬಿಟ್ಟು AC ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. IRS ಆಗಿರೋರು, they have got into KS. So they are competing with you. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನರು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಬರೀ ತಹಸೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಒಂದು 4-5 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ರೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ದೇ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮೀ, ಸರ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ವಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವಿತ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ತಹಸೀಲ್ದಾರ್, ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು AC. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್, ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್. ಯು ಗೆಟ್ 8 years extra. You can get into IAS. Tahsildar adre you can't get into IAS. AC you have a chance to get into IAS. So they have message. Now tomorrow when you are giving exam, those who have already cleared KPSC last year will be your competitors. Alva. So you can't sit and wait, is what I am saying. Notification ಬರ್ಲಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 100 ಜನರು ಕಾಂಟ್ರವರ್ಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ you will not benefit. See, I am not saying that you should only focus on this. So I am coming with plan B also. I am telling you honestly, it's a tough exam. It requires you to be tough. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಟೀ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ರೂಮರ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ there is nobody who is going to benefit. Right? Then in service aspirants, as I told you, seniors, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತಾ? I know students ಈಗ 3 ವರ್ಷ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, that is also one more reason. 3 ವರ್ಷ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಸುಮಾರು ಜನರು ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸರ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದೇನೋ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ. You understood? So 6 years in the ಓದ್ತಾ ಇರೋರು, they will come and compete with you now. Don't worry. I mean, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬೇಜಾರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. I will tell you the strategy how to clear. Okay, so that is one thing. And most importantly, the other competitors are your teachers. Okay, don't worry. I'm not going to write. Okay, so my whole thing will be to guide you to clear the examination. Okay, so that's my business now. So if you clear, it's as good for me. So that's the thing. So in many places, I mean, Namdralu teachers who teach, see, because they are also giving, they are good teachers. Trust me. Okay, because they are also giving the exam, they also prepare. But there's somebody who should guide, so that I am there, so that they are prepared well. Current affairs. Even on newspaper, regular I don't read unless there is a class. Okay, when I used to prepare and teach, Avaga, I was so good in current affairs. I'll get back to you and things. Because I don't read, because I don't have to. I am so involved in other things. You get it? So if you are an aspirant, you become a good teacher also. So don't think it is wrong. And those who are not aspirants cannot teach well. Those who have not given this exam can't teach for this exam. Even though they are subject experts, this exam requires different skills. Anyways, so you understood, no? So this is the competition. So you can't simply sit and wait anymore. Wait ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು 6 ವರ್ಷ wait ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಈ 3 years you will lose. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 3 years you will lose for the next notification. By the time you realize, ಆಮೇಲೆ you will message, sir, extra ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈಗ ಅದೇ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಅಂತ you will ask. Is that okay? So take it as an opportunity when I say this in a very positive spirit. Don't take it negatively. Don't think I'm trying to create a controversy. Take it in a positive light. This competition is there. There is solutions for all of this also. All right. So that is why it is a difficult exam, and therefore it is obviously, in friend ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ, it is not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody can do it. But there are a lot of other options also. That's why I'm going to talk about plan B later on. So what is the roadmap? Have a right strategy, as I told you. I know it is a very emotional situation right now, very unpredictable situation, right? But in spite of that, parallelly you should have the right strategy. Okay, pre-plan your preparation. Don't wait for the notification. Once notification comes, it goes off so soon. You'll be giving exam, there'll be tests, there's so much to read, everything. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೋಗಿ ಬರೀತೀರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಏನೋ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ you won't clear. You should have exactly the right strategy in place. Notification banta, it should start, the process should start. ಈಗ every country, ಈಗ now we invest so much in defense equipments and other things. Why? In Nade war anta we are going. No, we are prepared. Nade any war is there, we are prepared. Because we have seen the problems. When we are not prepared and when somebody attacks, we will be in a difficult situation. Alva? So that's what happened. India-China war adaga, we were not prepared. Enaitu Akshay Chinadi, we lost. Today, let's see anybody come into our borders, right? What will happen? Right? So the same thing, this competitive examination is a war. You understood? It's a war. Basically, an exam which requires you a war-like preparation. Okay, this examination is challenging because it is unpredictable also, like a war. You understood? It's unpredictable like a war. So therefore, it requires you to be more prepared, pre-prepared. Yes, all your weapons, all the notes, all the understanding, materials, approaches, everything should be ready as quickly as possible. If you are at the end of your preparation, good. If you are in the beginning of the preparation, you have to buckle up. More has to be done. Is that okay? That is the right strategy. That is the right pre-planning. All right. Then you have to have motivation. Don't give up. Don't fall for all the rumors, adu idu ankondu. See, Every field has its own problems. You want to be politician, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. You want to get into ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಜಾಬ್, ಏನ್ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ. ಅಲ್ಲೂನು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಅನ್ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಟಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. So many people are losing their jobs. ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರು, ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ is losing left, right and center, they are losing their jobs. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಜಾಬ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ they are trying to squeeze from them. Any sector, it's like this only. Okay, ನಾಳೆ ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮು and you get into the service, you think life is all arama, you'll be sitting and everybody ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ ನಿಮ್ ಕೆಲ್ಸ ಆಗೋದು? There also it's unpredictable. ನಾಳೆ ನಿಮ್ನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ ತೆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹಾಕೋದು is very common. You don't know tomorrow will you be there in that post or not. Okay, what is going to happen tomorrow? It is so much of responsibility, because you are getting into group A service, group B. You are the signing authority. ನೀವೇನ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, you are accountable. ನಾಳೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ you will be accountable if you do something wrong. Because I have seen my wife, for example, ಏನೋ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 10 ಬುಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಿಷ್ಟು ದಪ್ಪ ಇದೆ, 12 ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ಸ್. ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಟುಡೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಾ ಇನ್ನು ಅಂತ. Because she is responsible. Nale, if she writes some order, because you are an executive magistrate, you give decisions. When you are giving decisions, you can't give your own, okay, I like him, so I will give him. Angagadillala. It has to be valid legally. And the legal system in India, you should know. It is so complicated, so many amendments, so many laws. Karnataka Land Act, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು laws ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅಮೆಂಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅದೊಂದು ಗ್ರಾಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅದು ಇದು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು so much. You are all aspiring to be what, AC ಟಾಪ್ ಅಥವಾ DYSP, I am assuming. ಪೊಲೀಸ್, IPC, CRPC ಏನ್ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ನು ಕಳ್ಳ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. You have to have evidence, you have to procure the evidence according to the Evidence Act. You have to label it, adu idu ella maad. If you don't do it, you will have to fight case. So many of my I have seen many of my relatives who are in police retire ಆದ್ಮೇಲೂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, because case ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Many of you who have police officers friends, you will know, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ರಾಂಗ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಲಾಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಹೋಲ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್, ಅಡಲ್ಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಗ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಮೀಡಿಯೋಕರ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಈಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ನಾಳೆ ಅವನು ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 1 million ಫಾಲೋವರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಒಂದು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. He should also plan, right? He should also have proper editing skills. He should also invest his time, resources. Andre tane he'll also become famous. Okay, same way, any field. Now you have decided that you want to get into a very noble profession, civil services, serving the people. It requires you to put in that much amount of hard work. Is that okay? So that is the motivation that you should have. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult to keep yourself. So you should have various techniques. Yavaton divsa I'll do motivation class for those techniques which you can incorporate in your day-to-day life to keep yourself motivated. Okay, simple thing. Iga nim manelli you put Vidhan Saudha photo. Okay, this is called as picture motivation. ದಿನ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಿಧಾನ ಸೌಧ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಓ ಎಸ್, ಅಥವಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಎಸ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸರ್ವ್, ಆರ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೆ 12th ಫೇಲ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮೂವಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಆನ್ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಸೇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವಿಜುವಲೈಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಆರ್. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದು 3 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 3 years for you to clear and final list ಬರತ್ತಂತ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ, when you eat chocolate, you are satisfied instantly. So therefore, another chocolate is given. What will you do? You will still eat it because it's a motivation. Why? Because you are getting instant satisfaction, instant gratification. But the exam is not like that. By the time you see the results, okay, it will be 2 years, 3 years. So it's not motivating enough to keep you sustaining for a long period of time. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಫುಲ್ ಜೋಶಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ 2 hours ಓದ್ತೀರಾ. What about 1 week later? Yes, you can't just rely on external motivation. You should have an internal drive. How is that going to come? There are various techniques. Someday we'll discuss that. When I start taking class, we'll discuss those strategies and all. Pictures hakolodu, listening to motivational this one, watching motivational videos are good enough to get yourself motivated. Anyways, then have a plan B. Okay, all these things let us discuss one by one. Okay, first the strategy. Very simple. I think most of you already, if you have read our welcome document, you would have seen the syllabus and all of that. So first strategy is know your exams. I don't want to go into details of the exam because you already know it. Puna prelims, so means, interview anta helidre most of you will be like, why did I come antira? So, but anyways, all of you know it, right? So pattern of the exam is what? You have a prelims, mains and interview. Prelims alli 2 paper ide, correct? Prelims alli 2 papers. So all that you know it. So prelims 40. So the strategy, I will come to that. So you have current affairs, national, international issues, right? 40 questions, 18 marks. Then you have polity, history, geography, economy, 60 questions, 120 marks. Same way in paper 2 May, you have state current affairs and issues, which is again 40 questions, 80 marks. Science and technology and environment, 30 questions, 60 marks, right? And CSAT, 30 questions, 60 marks. So totally you have around, you have 100 questions, 200 marks. I mean, later tomorrow we'll discuss the detailed strategies, how effectively your preparation should be. Those who have completed, those who are starting, for both it is useful. Okay, so that you plan those who are going to complete soon, you can plan your next 6 months. Those who are starting now, you plan your next 6 months. All right. So if you see this simple, table over here, you'll realize you see the marks over here. Out of 400 marks, depends on the number of posts, depends on the difficulty of the exam, but let's roughly say around 250. KPSC none experience for a GM, okay, student, whether it is boys or girls, to be very comfortable and clear the exam on the 250 barvek out of 400. Okay, more post andre obviously cutoff will come down. All that is there, but I'm saying we should always be comfortable and not worry about the prelims results and all of that. And there has been times when prelims marks has been as much as 5 also for XMP and all of that reservation category. It's gone up to 10, 5 marks and all. So let's not worry about that. I'm talking about the general candidates, and it's competitive. Right? So as the competition increases, cutoff also will increase. So target this to be very safe. Around 250 marks out of 400 marks is what you should aim. So otherly you should start prioritizing. Yavdu nan favorite subject. Okay, yavrali I am going to do good. So do better in that subject. It's not like what I am bad, I should focus on that. That is not the right strategy. If you ask me, the right strategy is I am good in X subject. You focus on that X subject, make sure you get maximum marks in that. Second, current affairs, if you see, 160 marks. Alva. So current affairs, absolutely important. Okay, so now magazine, okay, 12 months magazine, you should revise it at least 10 to 15 times before your examination. Ask Sako, I cleared my KPSC prelims like that only, current affairs. Karnataka related nothing I knew. Current affairs I knew. Okay, constitution, economy, geography, whichever I had prepared for UPSC. Help me clear the exclusive agi enu madirli. But today it's not the case because today is competitive. So therefore, you need to work on those things. So tomorrow we'll just again brush up on these things. But I hope you got a picture of what I'm trying to say. That you need to focus on the areas where you can get most marks. You don't have to get 400 on 400. Please don't aim for that. That energy you put for mains. Here, know what you're bad at, leave it. ನಿಮಗೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ 5 ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಕಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಬಾದರ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ರೇವ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಏನ್ಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಮೆಡಿವಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಟ್ ಸೈಯದ್ ಸರ್ ಬೇಜಾರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಓಕೆ ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಏನ್ಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಮೆಡಿವಲ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಬಟ್ ಯು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೈಯದ್ ಸರ್ ತರ ನನ್ಗೂ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ I would have also probably liked ancient and medieval. Okay, but for me, my approach was different. I had a different strategy. Nimgu hagene, you should be able to focus on something. Indian constitution, because it's helpful from mains point of view. Indian economy, which is helpful from the mains point of view. It'll help you in current affairs. So hange you have to plan your preparation. Tomorrow I'll tell you all those detailed things, how to do it and all of that. Is that okay? So this is how your marks are distributed. This is how cutoff will be decided, and this is how you should. So I will tell you how to decide the cutoff in the prelims examination tomorrow, and then how to guess in the examination hall. All that I will tell you those strategies tomorrow, technical ones. Today just the motivation and guidance. So when you have seen these syllabus, so if you see here, there are 7 subjects, alva. There is Indian Constitution, Indian economy, geography, history, right? Science and technology, environment, and CSAT. 7 subjects are there. 7 books you should have. Okay, on whether it is our textbooks or materials which we give. Adrinda ನೀವು notes ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ class notes idrunu ashte. 7 materials, 7 notes you should have. So learn them, understand them. Iga class alli en martivi, you understand it. Iga constitution polity andre, understand the constitution polity, everything. Okay, have one single book, no multiple sources. Have one single book and keep revising it. Okay, second strategy is revision. Iga whoever has completed the course, okay, the strategy now is keep revising. Okay, and the third thing is tests. Okay, this is the game changer. If you ask me, okay, if you ask me, 50% of your effort should go into learning and revision. 50% should go into writing tests. As many tests as possible. Okay, nano, I have given UPSC prelims, KPSC prelims, ella lekka hattidre almost 9 or 10 prelims I have given. All of them I have cleared. Not a single time I could not clear. I mean, it was not like I could not clear prelims. Mains, I think I have written 5 out of that. Mains I cleared 5 out of that. Okay, so 10 times when I have written prelims, all the 10 times I have cleared. Now, I'm not trying to boast. What I'm trying to say is my strategy was very simple. One single book, Lakshmikant for polity. Aita, revision. Nan Lakshmikant, when I take class, I will show you. Aita, it's like one museum book. Worn out it is. Okay, Mughal times odiro tara ide. Because I have read it so many times and revised it so many times. Sellotape haki sellotape mel sellotape haki. Because it was that many times of revision. 10 times plus classes I have done. So imagine how many times I should have read now. Second, okay, I used to focus only on the most important areas. I would not be greedy. Greedy enagutte like, oh, adu odilla, nan ad madana. Oh, idrinda kelbitru id madana. No, I knew what exactly the exam requires. I used to focus on those areas. And third thing was tests. Okay, I remember minimum I would not read a lot because one first attempt only I had read. The second attempt onwards, my most strategy would be that last 3 months I would give tests. Test you don't have to buy. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not about a marketing strategy. Igantu ನೀವು Xerox shop ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ prelims test Xerox ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Any institute, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad, ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ವಾ? So you use that. See, I am not telling you to spend money everywhere. Where it has to be spent, you have to spend. But where it is available free, use it. No, online ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು courses are there free of cost. Okay, somewhere it is very cheap. You come and write it because you have to experience that exam environment also. So Atara will be there. Free scholarship test, bere Pakad Institute, they will be doing. Please write it. Make use of it. Wherever free tests are there, go and give it. See, you might you're just listening, but you have to do it. You understood? You have to be active, aggressive. Because this is a war. You can't simply sit and wait. Nodana, madana, agadilla. You have to be aggressive. There are so many. UPSC in 2 months early exams are there. So all institutes, marketing strategies, free tests. Go use it. No, what is your problem? Be aggressive. Same questions will be coming in KPSC also. So give as many tests as possible. I have given 40 tests before prelims, every prelims. So lekka hakidre nan 10 years journey or whatever 6 years journey I might have given some 500 tests. That's how you have to do it. So please understand, without spending money, the best strategy is to give tests. First sectional test, full length test. The more tests you give, the better you become. It's like learning a skill. See, why I did not, I never failed in prelims. The main reason is not because I was intelligent or anything. There were more intelligent people who could not clear. The reason was, it's a skill. Prelims. Tomorrow I will tell you. Okay, multiple choice question iruvaga, there is a skill to get out the answer. Mains is a different skill. That also I'll tell you tomorrow. Prelims alenge 4 options are there. So the answer is already given to you. Alva. So you have to bring that thing out. It's a skill. Okay, it's like driving. You can learn driving, you can read about the driving, you can see other people drive. Unless you sit behind the wheel and drive, you can't master driving. Yes or no? Do you agree? It's as simple as that. Tests. Because Sumar now class test ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಸುಮಾರು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. I have seen of late, I am coming here and I'm checking. So a lot of students don't take it. Oh, class ilwala. Because most of you are focused on what? Learning. Because it is very passive. Easy. Kutkondo, open your eyes and sleep also, nobody will get to know. But test is not like that. Test is active. You have to think. You have to mark. And they will check and tell you are wrong, which you don't like. Illi, you are sitting on the other side, you can be sleeping or awake or otherwise, you can criticize me. It's easy. So this exam is a war. It requires you to be tough. How is it going to be tough? Who will make you tough? Because Virat Kohli no ashte. It's not like he will enjoy IPL bandaga, he'll go bat. Does he do that? He will do net practice day and day and night he'll do net practice. What is stopping you from doing the net practice? What is net practice? Mock tests. How many mock tests have you given? You don't complain that, oh, mock test padtane illa. Arey, it's all in the market. Yeah. Okay, we'll also give, that's a different thing. But you can also explore other options. You need help? I am there. Okay, everything is Xerox shop ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಲಿ ಜೆರಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಸೆಲೆಟೇಪ್ ಹಾಕಿನೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ನೋ, ಮೇಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. Understood? That's the right strategy. Okay, na? So whatever subject has been done now, how many of you have finished 2-3 subjects? Raise your hands. Okay, right? So now what is your next job? Revision and tests. Is that okay? Sectional tests. Nam class test you would have already given. Other jotege, go and get from the Xerox shops. Join a test series if you ask me. One, the Aido, get free. One, because you have to get that experience. Every Saturdays we have tests. Write it. Because when you come to an exam hall, at that exact time, sit in the exam hall. Manel bardre experience sigadilla. Okay, so I would suggest one test. But at the same time, you have to give more. You can test only 21 question paper is not enough, if you ask me. At this stage of your preparation, at least 60 tests you have to give. So, iga neevella complete agide few subjects. Take the question papers. Iga namdralli hengide polity, economy inta first test is polity. Hangene bere institute allu same timetable irutte. Let's say you finished history. Take history paper, sit and solve for 2 hours. See what mistakes you have done. Make improvement. Enough. Nothing can stop you from clearing prelims. Understood? Okay, this is what you have to do. It's as simple as that. If you don't clear, you tell me, I will change my name. That's the guarantee I'm giving you. Is that okay? As simple. But you have to do it. 40 test bariri, revise madi, 40 test bariri, you will clear prelims. Cakewalk. Is that okay? So that is the main approach. Okay. Then focus on current affairs. Is that okay? Whenever the notification comes, 10 to 12 months magazine or current affairs should be ready. Notes madodu adu idu ella bekagadilla. Because what magazine we give you is more than enough for KPSC. Is that understood? No need for any special notes or anything. Just stick to the magazine. But make sure you read it and keep it. Sumne collect ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Is that understood? You have to read it also. Read, highlight, make small micro notes there. Is that okay? ಏನ್ questions ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? Schemes ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಾ? You should know. You should have keywords. Facts ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಾ? You should have keywords. So hange iga ನಮ್ಮ magazines are around 120 pages average. So that 120 pages ಓದೋದಕ್ಕೆ you require about 3-4 days if you sit and read. But revision, you should make it such a way that you should revise it like within 2-3 hours. Quickly, you should know where it is. Aa reeti you should have read. Is that okay? Newspaper daily odudrunu okay. KPSC it's not so important, but still newspaper odudru okay. Tomorrow I'll tell you all that current affairs, which all sources. But odudrunu it's okay. But if you follow our magazine, more than enough. Plus value addition classes. Iga in 2 weeks we will be starting with Karnataka schemes, programs, budgets, current affairs ella. Okay. Because history, geography was going on. Karnataka geography. Okay, ee week agala. Next week probably we'll start. Next or the week after that. Okay, so Karnataka issues, Karnataka schemes, budget document you have all collected. How many of you have read it? Karnataka budget. Don't tell you are not read, taken. It is given. You are not read. Okay, so it's all there. Revise it. Budget in the 3-4 questions. Economic survey, very important. That we will do and give you. So we are in the process of doing that. Adu nimge sigutte. All you have to do now is simply sit and by heart or revise. That's all. National, international, state issues. Okay. Economic survey, budget, everything. Today's budget we'll see. And on the week or so, we will give you the document. So everywhere we are supporting in that way. You just have to sit and revise it. Is that okay? Bidi haledna bidi. No illi tanka madilla. It's okay. Let's see in the future. Next time when I discuss with you, whenever I do that, you should be all very motivated and comfortable with what I have told you. Is that okay? That is your job. All right. So monthly informations, etc., schemes, programs, budget, basic general knowledge about Karnataka. So last time when we did a special edition book called as NammaKPSC. Adralli general knowledge of Karnataka we had given. So I was just updating that. So adu sigutte nimge general knowledge, okay, of Karnataka. Matlab awards, famous personalities from Karnataka, highest, longest, lowest, data. So all that is important. They will ask. Okay, important policies. When did important legislatures from Karnataka? They have asked. Which year? They had asked once which year Karnataka Panchayati Act was enacted. Year. Okay. So, Atara facts, etc. We will try and cover. So, 80 questions, alva, very valuable. So, we do a lot of things in current affairs and value addition. Because ashtu madre saku nim ardha kelsa agoytu. Is that okay? So, that is important. Please give equal importance to this. Is that okay? 50% of learning anta we had dedicated, alva. 50% alli, if you take 50 into 100%, your otherly 50% should go for current affairs. Is that okay? Another 50% should go for your other studies. That important, it is from prelims point of view. Current affairs not so important from mains. Prelims only current affairs is important. Okay, na? So this is with respect to the current issues. Now, before I go to the mains, the prelims approach, very important for you guys. Okay, approach. How should you deal with this? This is also will help me later to give you an idea of plan B. Most of the students who have started now, all of you are attending class, Andre, your preparation would be 1 year old maximum, not beyond that, 6 months to 1 year. Okay, so idralli UPSC focused, okay, or KPSC focused. Prelims alli there is no distinction. Iga constitution andre UPSC gu ade constitution, KPSC gu no ade constitution. Level of questions are also same. Is that okay? There is no difference. KPSC ge standard is less is not correct. Igiga group B and group C exam also, it has become equally competitive. Is that okay? So your focus, either you will belong to two categories. One who is focusing on UPSC and KPSC or KPSC exclusive, or some who is focusing on KPSC as well as group C and group B jobs. It is okay. So this is your plan B. KPSC cannot alone be your objective or goal. Please trust me on that. Is that okay? You should either aim for UPSC if you feel no, UPSC is too difficult, optional subject agadilla, nan age bar agogide, or whatever it is. It's a difficult, very, very challenging. If you feel no, adagala nan kaili, please focus on group B and group C. There are beautiful group B posts. Within 10 years, group A you will become. Is that understood? So don't give up that opportunity while you are preparing for this examination. You understood? So therefore, if you are exclusively KPSC, your prelims preparation should be at the level of KPSC so that you can give KPSC exam as well as group B and group B services. If you are focusing on group B and group B service, I would still recommend you to prepare at KPSC level because today the examination is becoming that challenging. Because people are desperate. Monne CTI exam aito. Lakhs of students gave. Nano, my history, I know. Once when CTI general aspirants didn't know only. There used to be time like that. Sumne kottavara pass aagta idu. Trust me. Iga the people are so desperate for jobs. Aspirants don't have notification. KPSC ne otta iravrge KPSC antu group A gazetted post call for madala anta they're giving PSI. You have seen no controversy. Why? Ashtu koti gatle kodtare. And they have got problems. Why? Because of the competition. So your level of preparation should be this. Your approach, therefore, should be you prepare at that level. You can clear any exam, including KPSC. So why this approach? I told you, don't think, oh, UPSC books namge yaake anta ankobedi. Okay, especially those who are preparing in Kannada medium, you will think, oh, KPSC andre easy. See, why many Kannada students don't clear is because Kannada student medium andre they focus on only KPSC. and they think that KPSC is of a lower standard. That's the mistake they do. English medium students would have come for UPSC preparation, then they give KPSC because they have already prepared for UPSC at a higher level. So if you are planning, if you are a student who have come to this class thinking that I will give only KPSC, your preparation, however, should be at UPSC standards. There is absolutely no difference between the questions, topics, etc., except the syllabus is different. If you ask me, KPSC syllabus is more vast, more to study than UPSC. UPSC general studies, ee varshad paper nodಬೇಕು. It is so easy. Okay, basic studying you could have written. KPSC you should see the questions. So specific they are. Which is the different cattle breed of Karnataka? They have asked. UPSC lan kelalla. Why should the indigenous breed of cattle be preserved? That is the question they will ask in UPSC. Eno baribodu. KPSC langalla. If you know, you can. In cattle breed, you'll cook up your own answer, is it? Virat Kohli, Dhoni, the breed you'll write. You can't. You understood? So KPSC that way is more challenging. Okay. So this is your approach. I'll keep it simple. I don't want to bore you guys with more details, etc. We'll take it up tomorrow. If you feel this is useful class, tomorrow I will discuss the prelims strategy, how you should do it, how multiple choice questions will be addressed. So we'll do that later. But this is a simple step. Learn, understand, revise, and practice. Ist madadre, nothing can stop you from clearing. Prelims will clear. You'll come to our classes. You'll do your mains answer writings. You will do. We will mentor you. We will guide you. You will clear. Give your interview. Then we will invite you. We will put one big shawl for you, and topi, everything, and you will become celebrity. As simple as that. Starting step is this. Bere alternative idea, cribbing, trying, this no. Deals, nothing works in prelims. You understood? So I am telling you openly. Is that understood? So you have to work. Okay? Right strategy. That's what works. Okay. So focus on current affairs. Next is mains. Okay. So mains only again, same thing. Syllabus, strategies. Anyway, so the technical details, I will discuss how to write answers, things like that. I plan it accordingly for tomorrow. So paper 1, essay, right? Paper 2, make general studies 1. Know your syllabus very well. Each word of the syllabus becomes important. But unfortunately, KPSC main syllabus adyar madlo gottilla. It is so complicated. Maddavargene gottagalla. Rural development, they have put economic something, they have put political decentralization in rural development. I mean, it is important, I understand. Polity topics, rural development alakidare, rural development constitution alakidare, economy tegbittu, science alakidare, science. I mean, rural development is there even in science also. It's there in polity also. It is there in economy also. It's there in rural development also. The member must have told some FD or somebody to cut paste from all the competitive examination. Competitive examination in the copy paste madidare. I don't know. Anyways, we have to deal with it now. We can't crib about it. I just told for the fun of it, but the fact is that we have to prepare for it. There is no other choice unless they ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಟು ದಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ದೇರ್? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಹೆರಿಟೇಜ್, ರಿಲಿಜನ್, ಅದು ಇದು, ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್, ಓಕೆ, ಹರಪ್ಪನ್ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್, ದೆನ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, ಕದಂಬಾಸ್, ಹೊಯ್ಸಳ, ಚಾಲುಕ್ಯ, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಇದು ವಿಜಯನಗರ, ರೈಟ್, ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಮೈಸೂರ್, ಒಡೆಯರ್ಸ್, all that is there. Okay, so that is the history part of it. Indian cultural part, Karnataka history part also. Okay, there's no history of India like freedom struggle, ancient, medieval, atara illa. It's more of culture of India, culture of Karnataka, as well as modern history of Karnataka. Then social political perspective, post-independent Karnataka, social issues, society, women's issue, village, rural development, all those things can come here also. Indian economy mein basics of economy, planning, growth, development, poverty, unemployment, alwa, rural development. Amele, I don't know, suddenly they have brought comprehension also in economy. I don't know why. Notidira syllabus, there's a comprehension also. In mains comprehension kottara. Correct, no? Idiyalva? Have you seen the syllabus? Comprehension is there. In mains paper, comprehension, what's the meaning of that? Anyways, it's there. Don't have to bother about it. Next, GS2 alli geography, physical geography, Indian geography, Karnataka geography, Indian constitution. So Karnataka geography, we have made a very beautiful material. We'll be giving it to you. Okay, Karnataka geography from both prelims and mains point of view, upgraded version. So very beautiful. Recently we have developed it. Okay, so a lot of important questions from mains point of view is there. Okay, so those when you finish your geography, Karnataka geography, you will be getting it. You not got it, I think, or have you got it? No. So we'll make sure that we will give it to you soon. Then we have Indian constitution. Okay, polity. Then public administration, management, and international relationships. So these are the things in paper GS2. Then GS3, science and technology, the space technology, defense, things like that. Basic science, okay, biologica basics, plant biology, all that is there. Health and hygiene, and then environment and ecology. All right. Idu aste basic science material we are preparing. Okay, so the next what will be released is geography and this basic science. Both are really good books from this year's mains point of view. We have done. We'll share it with you guys soon. Okay, so at complete adre almost entire set of material will be ready for you guys. Basic. Amele irodna we are updating and making it much more finer. So don't worry about the materials and content. You are very safe. Okay, no other institute will be able to provide that. So this has been our USP. So don't worry, materials are there for all of these things. Okay, along with that, ethics integrity, that is your last paper, GS4 or paper 5. Ethics integrity. Other any standard UPSC books saku we give, but at the same time, if you are able to refer UPSC level one book, if you read, it is good enough. Okay, so ethics, integrity, and aptitude. All right. So these are the things with respect to the syllabus. Now, having understood the syllabus, so those who don't know much more detail about the syllabus, who are starting new, read your welcome document. Ellargu sikkidiyalla welcome document. Adralli detailed syllabus is there. Sit and read it once, or at least go through it once. Atava a subject aagvaga you see the syllabus, if not other times. Okay. Now, so this one more reason why I said this approach is important is, even if you are preparing for, let's say, CTI, let's say you are preparing only for PSI, let's say if you are preparing for any other group B technical posts like engineering service alli or JE adu idu baruttalla, allunu general studies will be asked. CTI alli general studies is there, PSI alli general studies is there. It's all going to help if you prepare for KPSC prelims. You don't need anything separate. And if you say no, PSI kammi KPSC ginta, KS ginta PSI kammi andre, you will not clear. Ask me why. Who gives PSI exams? KPSC aspirants only. Many students last time list alli iddaru, today they became Tahsildar. First they got and they cleared PSI. They were preparing for UPSC, they gave PSI. So if you think, oh, PSI ge adon chick book barutte, all content in that, it gives you satisfaction ashte. One book idkondu hogake easy, odadakku easy. Exam alli you will realize that it is not enough. So if you are prepared for KPSC prelims, Group B, Group C becomes easy. You should not aspire for Group C. I am saying that if you have come to my class, worst case situation is Group B, not beyond that. Group B is good. Why I am saying is that many posts, especially technical post, 3 or 4 years, you get promotion to Group A, especially technical posts. CTI, last batch alli yadaru, today is CTO. Okay, just within 5-6 years. I think many of your friends would have, or seniors would have. So that's why I'm saying CTO is a KPSC exam. KAS exam, one of them is CTO. 5 years you will get no, instead of waiting for notification, no controversy, chairman, no secretary, ankondiro badlo, Group B agbitu, Group A no agbod. Worst case I'm saying. Alva PSI if you join now, right? Within few years, inspector, you will be in the circle only, right? And you will be the boss of that circle. Is that okay? So that way, please, even if Group B, Group C is your goal, today you should have seen the other Group C on the exam. Other the questions were so difficult. PDO na their questions also were equally challenging. Is that okay? So preparing for this will help you for all the exams. Right. Now coming to the mains. So this, please keep in mind, those who are starting now, those who have finished. Okay. So exclusively KPSC student should start mains now. No 5-year planning for that. It's not like I'll finish prelims, AMLA, mains. No, both should go hand in hand. Whether you attend class, otherwise I don't care about that. But your strategy should be that you prepare for both the prelims and mains together. Is that okay? Now, UPSC student, if at all somebody is there who is also preparing for UPSC or somebody who will watch later this video, UPSC students should give or start preparing for mains once they have completed their UPSC preparation. Completed andre course mugsirbeku, GS agirbeku, then optional mugdirbeku. But they're focusing mainly on UPSC andre adella agidre sumne side alli mains KS preparation madkobodu. But otherwise, if you are an UPSC student, don't focus on KPSC mains at this point of time. Is that okay? Once you have finished UPSC, then you start your KPSC preparation. Or your attempt is over, then you start preparing or something like that. Or when you have cleared KPSC prelims, when you have cleared KPSC prelims, okay, and you have to write your mains, obviously you have to do your preparation then. Okay, so that is for that. But those who are exclusively KPSC students, now, there is no other time. Notification, Burley, prelims, Agli, all that strategy is the reason why you won't clear. Prelims is very easy to clear, trust me. Pada easy. 6 months kotre you can clear. Proper agi if you are dedicated. Mains is not like that. You have seen the syllabus so vast. Learning that itself will take 6 to 7 months. Notes, okay, we will give you. That's fine. If you're doing your own notes, then it will take 2 years. Learning will take at least 6 to 8 months. And then you have to give test. Astrally, exam agogutte. Is that okay? Those who are pre-prepared, they will be in a better position. Now, if you have finished mains, yavag bekarle barli, you will be ready. Notes irutte, all that you have to give is test. So if you are exclusively KPSC student, please start your mains preparation ASAP. Those who are preparing for Group B, Group Z service, don't worry about mains. Okay, if you give prelims KPSC, you clear KPSC prelims, avaga nodkobodu. But I would still suggest, if you are a Group B aspirant, please shift your focus towards KPSC. You deserve better, is what I would suggest. Anyway, so this is with respect to the when to start. I am sure most of you are here exclusively KPSC, then start preparing for KPSC mains now itself. Approach, same. Learn, revise and test. The more you write answers, the better it is. One answer you write and you come and show it to me, I will show you how to improve. All of you, I am here. You have seen me now, past 2-3 weeks, I am here. Okay, you write, don't feel shy. I am here. You write one question and come and show it to me. I'll show how it is to be written better. I think one day you had come. I told you how it is to be improved. Actively, you have to pursue it. Is that okay? I am a mentor. You have to approach me. Is that okay? So somebody had come, like a friend had come. So you saw the difference, Alva. Now, when you write a next answer, it will be different. 1 mark extra. Stay. Not, it's not like to Nada Bardre, he will clear antalla. But you are in the right direction. At least in Madbardu Gotai. Okay, all of you, don't feel shy. You can approach anytime. When you see me, come and, disturb me. No problem. Is that okay, guys? Right? So you will see when you write your answer, it differs. Nim faculties gu ನೀವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಬಹುದು ಹರೀಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ಗೆಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ he would have helped you. Okay, so you should show it. Be more active. We will be more active from now onwards. I can guarantee you that. But at the same time, make sure you write your answers, etc. Class test ittu nenne. Nenne na monnena? Nenne. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನರು ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ? Okay, bardri. Okay, see? Why didn't you write? That's the thing. Anyway, it's okay. Future, you should not do it. If you want to clear, nobody will help you. You should help yourself. Don't defeat yourself. If something goes wrong, it's you. You can put the blame. Sir madilla, class madilla, notes serilla, ad serilla. If you tell all that problem, we will not suffer. We will get new batch of students. Who will suffer ultimately? You. Demand for it. Ask where it is, answers, etc. If you push, we will also push more. Is that okay? So make sure from future may don't do it. Iga, what test was there, you didn't write, make sure you write it and submit it. Is that okay, guys? All right. Learn, revision, and tests has to be done. Tests also, write this class tests. Once you are finished your preparation, start with the test series. With the prelims, I would say, okay, you can take free one Xerox, so Adidu, it will work. But mains test series, you have to get it corrected. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ದು ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿನೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್, ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟೆಡ್, ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಚೇಂಜರ್. That's the only major investment that you might have to do if you ask. So that's the approach that you have to do. All right. So again, just to recap, start now. Be pre-prepared. Don't wait. I understand a lot of them will say to me that, oh, you do marketing, oh, that, this. It's okay. I don't mind making money by helping you clear the exam. Correct? No, you don't mind paying me honestly to clear the exam, not otherwise. You get what I'm saying, no? So, idralli, if you start now, it is in your good interest. Because let's say tomorrow notification comes. Let's say it comes after 6 months. Let's say it starts after 2 years. If it comes also, right? Your preparation is going to be there. All that you have to do then is revise. If you have decided to do this, you do this, no? There cannot be half-hearted attempts. You have to give means 100% you have to do. Illa kodbedi. Walk out. Beautiful world is there around. Outside civil service. Please get out. Is that okay? Right. So that's what you have to do. Be consistent, guys. Motivate yourself. Be consistent. Have good friendship circle who will motivate each other and push you to clear the exam. Talk to us, okay, and get yourself motivated. And lastly, plan B. So especially your KPSC ke liye, have plan B. Now, what is this plan B? It can be an alternative, career options. Have this. I'm telling you out of personal experience, make sure you have an alternative strategy. Whether you are preparing for UPSC, KPSC, or any competitive examination, have an alternative career path. What it can be? One, it can be an alternative job opportunity. Make yourself available for that. Either you do work, part-time work or something like that. Be in your field. Okay, if you're an engineer, go to do part-time internship that this, or upgrade your skill or degree. Okay, get a master's degree or something like that. Apply for it. Don't wait for 3 years, 4 years. I have seen like my friends, etc., including me. Okay, so after 10 years, if you plan to do extra, degree, it becomes very difficult. Iga KPSC ಏನಿದೆ, you have time alva. I have seen students after 10 years getting into law degree. Law. Okay, LLB. If you have finished the course, notification barta illa andre, join such courses. Law antanalla, master's degree, certificate courses, skill courses, so that you will be ready. Artificial intelligence, etc. is there. Learn those things. I mean, I don't know. I'm just telling you, you have to go and consult other people. If you have finished, see, 1 year you should give for learning. KPSC, I'm telling. 1 year you give for learning, wait for the notification. Prelims, mains, eradu mugiskolli. Wait for the notification. Weekly come and give tests. Ashte. Is that okay? I think you are finishing your course towards the end, andre you do this. Aita. What next? Join these master's course or join a job. So job. Those are a job, please make sure you keep your job till you clear the exam. Last moment, you mains barita idira, come to me, I'll give you medical certificate. You can take 2-3 months leave. Don't quit the job. Okay, na? So something like that. Skill, extra degree, something which will make you, 3 years you spend here, no? If you don't clear, what will you have to show? That sad face which I had put in the beginning. Except that, what will you have? Nothing. No degree, nothing will be there for your 3 years effort. So make sure you get that extra degree. Comes very valuable. LLB madabodu. If I give you those options, LLB very good option. Okay, or some master's degree, MTech, or distance courses. Yen bari fees katbekashte. UPSC, KPSC ಓದಷ್ಟು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು 1 month before the exam. Get an extra degree. Resume ದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. When they ask in the interview, you can tell I was doing this. So please do that. Understood? If you are planning for 3 years, this takes 3 years. So you should be happy when you come out. Okay, na? Skill adidu you can do. Okay, alternative job and things like that. I think these are the things that you have to do as a plan B, and also explore other exams, especially KPSC aspirants exclusively. Explore other UPSC, Kodi, okay, or your Group B exams. Group C beda. Group C okay andre PSA atara you can, but not other than that. FDA, adella, don't get that desperate. You're all good students. I mean, it's not a bad post, Allah. I'm just saying, aspire for bigger. The exam is a kodi ashta. Okay. Then SSC, Staff Selection Commission, technical post, bahada technical posts irutte. Okay, nim graduation ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ technical posts are there. You have to check that and write. ಈಗ exams like NABARD, RBI exam. You never know. Ella kade ondondo, kalla hakidre ello ond kade ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. Is that understood? Don't just ಒಂದೇ exam 3 years ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಏನೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಲೊಬ್ಬ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಆಗದು. Is that understood? Explore, be aggressive. This is a war. You understood? Okay. Same way, this is there. Central government ali, the CAPF, I had cleared that. CAPF, Central Armed Police Force. Sumne hogi ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು clear ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಮಾಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ CRPF ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಓಕೆ? BSF, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ A ಪೋಸ್ಟ್, ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ? CAPF ಅಂದ್ರೆ BSF, CRPF, CISF, SSB, Assam Rifles. It's equal to Group A, assistant commandant, then deputy commandant. ನಂದೊಬ್ರು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲೇಡಿ ಆಫೀಸರ್, ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಚನಾ ಅಂತ. So she is now deputy commandant, CRPF. Munne, when she had come a month back, she had come with her bandobas, with her, gunmen. Okay, same. With after me, she cleared. Okay, so illi election time alli CRPF battalion had come. She was heading that battalion. Okay, Shichima came to meet me. Beautiful post. She was giving UPSC. Okay, she cleared. ಹಂಗೇನೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಯು ಸಿ January or February notification will come. If you need more details, you ask me. You go to UPSC website. ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ UPSC website? Go to the timetable. Have you seen that? UPSC li there is timetable. You see the timetable. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ CAPF ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಿದೆ CAPF ಅಲ್ಲಿ syllabus? Anybody knows? ಏನಿದೆ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, GS ಪೇಪರ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು essay ರೈಟಿಂಗು, ಪ್ರಿಸೈಸ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗು, ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದರ್, ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ ನಾನು. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಸೊ ದಟ್ GS, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಇನ್ ನಾವು, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಪಾಲಿಟಿ, ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಬರೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಬರೀ KS ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. KS ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ 4-5 ಕಡೆ ಇಡಬೇಕು, ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. I have seen those who have stayed in this field, all of them have been successful. Not everybody has been not everybody entered KS, however, but almost everybody, 80% of them have been successful. Yavado ಒಂದು exam, I am very proud of that. My friends, ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಓದೋರು, they did not clear UPSC prelims once also. They cleared KPSC prelims, mains, but never the final results. But today, many of them are in Group B. Few of them have got promoted to Group A also. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ನೀವನು ಹಂಗೇನೆ ಬರೀ ಇದೊಂದೇ ಅಂತ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಮೊನ್ನೆ JE ಆಯ್ತು, JE ಅಲ್ಲ, ಟೌನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. Same thing. Papa 5 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ he was struggling. Okay, so like that you will be having lot of opportunities. You should explore. Is that okay? Promise yourself that you will give yourself these options, right? Alternative jobs. Find another job, get security, because ultimately life is beautiful. You should live it. Bari struggle alla. You should get out of this happily. Whether you clear also, you should get out happily. If you don't clear also, you should get out happily. If you don't get out of this happily, you will struggle your entire life and you will be a burden on the society. Iga, even if you clear the exam, but clear it being unhappy, you will be the worst officer. Corrupt, angry, lack empathy. Correct? Iga ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, you would have seen one officers, ಕೆಲವು ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್, ಮಾಡಲ್ರಿ, ಹೋಗ್ರಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಬನ್ರಿ. ವೈ? ಫ್ರಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ರು ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಸೋಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ದಟ್. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್. ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಐದರ್ ವೇಸ್. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಟು ಡೂ, ರೈಟ್? Kindly mute yourself, whoever it is. So hinge ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? So make sure you do this. This is your plan B. Trust me, if you want to be happy in your life, have a plan B. Okay, other jotege other things are also there. Fall in love, get married, have children. That goes without saying. That's also important. Aita, don't neglect all those things. Okay. Anyway, that's for some other day. But this, please, this is very important, guys. See, as a mentor, as a coach, I'm telling you that you have to do this. Okay, that's your plan B. All right. So probably at the end now, those who are attending prelims, mains, in our institute, this is what we have planned. See, from Monday we'll start with environment. It's no more going to be unorganized, etc. We will make sure that classes, tests, everything are held regularly. So we'll start with environment. Very senior faculty called Mrutyunjaya sir is coming. He will be teaching you environment. Science and technology, Harendra sir will take. Polity, I will be handling. All right, this is in prelims. I have put up the full year timetable, okay, so that you will get an idea as to what all topics will be done. Mains will be starting, I mean, we are doing RD now. Harendra sir is doing RD, right? Then he will continue with history. I will be doing economics, okay, and then we will be doing ethics. All right. So ethics also, I will be handling few topics. I will make sure other good faculties will handle the ethics. And we'll be starting with current affairs class either next week or the week after. Okay, so these current affairs will be current Karnataka issues, GK, economic survey, budget, all of that. Value addition on Saturdays or Sundays, I think. We'll do it on Sunday. Saturday will be the tests. Okay, then CSAT also we will be planning soon. I will come up with a plan for CSAT separate so that you will have that approach along with GS. Okay, test series, those who have completed, we have already started prelims test series. Those who have completed, please join that. Mains test series we will be doing soon. So those who completed can take that also. Okay, highly recommended. So this is what we will be planning to do in our future classes from Monday. Tomorrow also I'll be taking this session. Tomorrow's will be more technical. Today's was mainly motivational. Okay, so tomorrow I will be talking about the detailed syllabus prelims, not again the detail in the sense what to focus on, focus areas, some tips from my experience as to what to focus, the current affairs approach, MCQ approach, answer writing approach. These three things I will be doing. This will be more technical. It won't be more motivational. So that's what I plan to do tomorrow also, so that you keep yourself motivated. You know, winter is coming. Make sure that you are geared up. Is that okay? So you have to be prepared. As I told you, it's war. Okay. And anytime soon, 1 year, let's say, right? In 1 year, notification will come. It may come next week, next month also, but I'm saying worst case 1 year also, you should be ready. Okay. So is there any questions except when the notification is coming? Is that okay?